Yo, YouTubers, it's Roller Coaster Ride with another beer review. I'll try and keep this one brief. I've noticed I'm drawing things out a bit sometimes I upload these speeches like beer reviews and it's like 3 gigabytes or something because I'm on high def camera like. But anyway, I've got a brand new beer which I've never tried. Before I get into this, I'll just show you. Oh, not again, you boring man. You boring man. You boring man. You very boring man. You boring man. A couple of beers I tried earlier in the week, but I'd already tried them before. It's an interesting one. It's a Lidl job. You know what I'm saying about Lidl and Aldi? They get things in and then they're off the shelves a couple of days later. Well, there's a couple of cans from this is an interesting one. I haven't reviewed it because I'd already tried it a while back and and you can see on the cans they have like collectors, and you see that it says dead fine there, it says 2018. Right, it's collectors. So what they do is these cans, there's this company called Fax, and they sell these, and look at the size of the can. It's like it's like 2 pints in one can, and like there's some kind of look. It's like the Viking Saga. It's at some Danish brewery, and obviously look, you've got me. I had to pose for it there. Nah, I'm only joking. It's not me. But this is me. That's me there drinking having a small one, having a short. Picture of me there, like. I don't know if you can see that because of the reflections in the telly and stuff like, but some Viking dude drinking a gulp full of thingy. But it's an interesting beer. It's a nice lager. It's 5%. And it reminds me of Heineken, but it's nice. It's got a smooth taste, and I don't want to review it and drink it on camera because of thingy. But look at the size of the cans, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know. But they do these like pictures, say like, do you have like different pictures? Like they're like collector's items. I don't know what we're supposed to do with these cans. You know, it's okay you collect the cans. What are we supposed to do with them? You know. This is some Celtic bear doing a dance. You know, some Viking chick doing a dance on the table or whatever, like. Oh, I don't know. You see, they've got like little different themes on the cans. And a big giant can is like that's Alcoholics Anonymous overload, isn't it? What is it? I think it's designed for Vikings to drink, I don't know, like, but it's a nice beer. I tried it a couple of times. I've only tried it twice because the first time I tried it, you see this can, look, it says actually that one says 2018, doesn't it? That's it, anyway. It says 2018, right? The ones I bought the other day is 2019, isn't it? See, so they do this limited edition thing, like with these cans, and they put the year on. There's probably some geek somewhere who's got like 1970 or something. Some Scandinavian dude. But yeah, they're a nice beer. They're very nice. It's very nice beer. And it's a lager, a typical lager. But it always puts me on a positive. I had 3 cans of this the other night. And the last time I tried it, I had 2 cans, and that's all I could buy in Lidl before they disappeared off the shelves. But it's one to look out for. If you're ever in Lidl and you see that, I've never seen it in any other shop. I don't know where you buy it. I don't know if you've got to get on a Viking ship, you've got to get on the longboat and go to Denmark. I've got Danish blood, by the way, so that's obviously where it comes from, isn't it? I've got like, apparently when my sister did our family tree, she found out we were related to Danish royalty. So that explains it, doesn't it? That explains it, like. I've got Danish royal blood, apparently. Alright, we're leaving Denmark. And we're coming up to date now for this latest review. And we're going to Belgium. We're going to Belgium now. And today's novelty... See, Belgian flag. Brussels. Focus. I haven't got macro on, like, it says Brussels there, I think. Yeah, it's Brussels. Brussels sort it out. No one want to drink that beer. Brussels sort it out. See, they named Brussels after me as well. Brussels sort it out. Right, and it's a pissing kid, like. Not, you know, like, tell YouTube guidelines, this isn't suitable for children, look. Some kid having a piss. It's a statue in Belgium, isn't it? You know, the pissing kid, like. Don't know what it's supposed to be, what it's about, like. But my sister got me this from Brussels, so we've got a Belgian beer opener, bottle opener, and we're gonna do a new beer to review. And here we go. This is the drum roll. Belgica craft. Right. Right, and let's read the it says beer, Belgian beer, 6% ABV. 6%, guys. Get a good scan of the thing. There's not much information on about the company. Right, it just says, get my glasses on again. It says, the beer culture in Belgium is on UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity list. So that makes it alright then, doesn't it? To be an alcoholic. That makes it alright then, doesn't it? Loads of sobriety people all getting on my case. New beer, right? And now this is I checked out the company online, right? And they sell like 8% beer, 9% beer, right? And it seems like a good company, but this was like, it's not an Aldi. It doesn't say on the bottle Aldi exclusive, not Aldi, sorry, Home and Bargain. You know the shop Home and Bargain in town. If you're in America, guys, or Holland or whatever, you probably won't know what we're talking about on our English. They're like, Home and Bargain is like a cheap budget shop. You know, you can get things quite cheap in there, and they sell beers, and they always have a variety of beers, Home and Bargain, and they always get like these surprise beers, and it's the same as Aldi and Lidl. It might be on the shelf for a while, and then you get into it, just when you're getting into it and you want to buy it again, it's off the shelf, you know. Anything else to put on that, like anything else to read? There's no other information on it. It says brewed and bottled in Belgium. Right, so it is actual Belgian beer, right? Now, a little bit of information for you about these kinds of things. I know this isn't a Home and Bargain thing, right? Because Home and Bargain occasionally get nice beers in, craft beers. This is the craft version. The other one's called Triple. And what's the other one? There's another one. They've got like 3 top beers, and this is the latest one, I think, called just something called Craft. Oh, Blonde. There's Blonde, Triple, and this one's Craft. And there's another one, I can't remember what it's called, right? Check the company out, but couldn't find any information about them elsewhere except the one review of this beer on YouTube. You can go and check it out. Some guy in his shed, he's got like 10 million cans behind him and all that, like, of, you know, the beers he's reviewed. And he doesn't say much. So I thought, yeah, I'll review it anyway. Alright? Now, Home and Bargain, I'll tell you this about, right? They get beers in like this, and they underprice them. Right, now this is 99 pence a bottle, right? Only 99 pence a bottle, right? Now, A while back, I bought some beer in Home and Bargain in the same shop called Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Beer Company from New York, and it was a craft lager just in the little cans, you know. And it was like 79 pence or something, yeah, right. And it was nice beer, it was a craft beer, it was a craft lager, it wasn't outstanding, but it was nice, it was alright, right. Brooklyn Beer Company from New York, right. It was in the shop, it was in Home and Bargain on the shelves for 75p or 79 pence, right, a can. And then later on down the line, Aldi got like a load of beers in for their beer week, you know, their craft beer week, they have the beer festival things. And the same can of beer, the Brooklyn beer can, what I got for 79 pence, was £1.49 or £1.45 or something. So let's say £1.50 a can. So it was quite a classy beer. And Home and Bargain had well underpriced it, if you know what I mean. So the same goes for this. I assume that this is 99 pence in the shop in Home and Bargain, right? But I know when it appears in Lidl or Tesco's or Aldi or the other big shops, Asda or whatever, it's probably going to arrive in other shops, because that Brooklyn beer arrived later on after it was in Home and Bargain. Like, this will probably arrive in the shops, and it's probably, I reckon it'll be about £1.50 a bottle. So they've definitely underpriced it, right? So if you got, you know, if this is a decent beer, get your asses to Home and Bargain, get it for 99 pence while you can, because it's not going to be forever, folks. It's going to be off the shelves. You won't be able to buy it in the same shop, and it'll be like £1.50, £1.80 or something a bottle, because it's real Belgian beer. You can see it's craft, 6%. That's quite high. All right. So let's give it the taste test, eh, folks? I'll me boring speech over with. Boring bastard. All right, we're going to open it. Like I say, someone has reviewed this on YouTube. But he's not roller coaster ride, is he? So, okay, first impressions. Let's pop it open with the novelty Belgian. I speak Belgian. Right. Okay. Oh. Right. First impression. Now, one thing I noticed about a lot of Belgian beers that I've tried recently, right. There's the cap anyway. You can see it's quality, can't you? People don't realise they're talking about it as though it's like a crap cheap, because it's only 99 pence a bottle. Do you think it's a flash in the pan beer and it's just like, you know, one of those, you know? But it's not, it's an actual Belgian craft beer, and it'll be about £1.50, I think, like normal price. But anyway, my history of Belgian beer. Oh man, I've tried, you know, Lef. Right, you know Lef, it's got like a treacly taste. Tastes a bit like Carlsberg Special Brew, right? Chimay beer, which is a nice one. If you check my channel earlier on, I have actually reviewed this Chimay beer from Belgium, which is actually made by monks in a monastery in Belgium. And that's the same, very treacly, very like toffee flavoured, you know, that treacle toffee aftertaste. The Belgians appear to love that treacle toffee taste in their beers, apparently. Like, if Lef's anything to go by, and Chimay, and what's the other one I tried? A Delirium, that's another one that's got that Belgian treacle toffee flavour. But this is just a craft beer, and it's meant to be kind of, I don't know, I suppose, I don't like that treacle toffee flavour. You know, Carlsberg Special Brew is like the soul-destroying beer of all soul-destroying beers, and it tastes like treacle toffee, doesn't it? You know what I mean? But man, it's got a kick on it, Carlsberg Special Brew. But anyway, let's see the colour, and then, you know, like, go further into it, like in-depth review, like. Pour in the first glass now. It's like kind of fizzy and I haven't actually had a drink for nearly 3 days now, folks, so it's been a while, like, you know what I mean? It's been nearly 3 days, so I thought, I'll go out and have a drink today. I'll get some, I've been thinking of getting these to try them, you know, just for the review, like, because it's all about new beers with me, folks. By the way, latest news about the, you know, them fancy beers in Aldi, if you're watching, guys. I've picked up one of their catalogues, you know, their Christmas catalogue, everyone buy a turkey and all that kind of stuff. And in the back of it, where the beer section is, it says that that stuff's going to be on the shelf again, guys. So keep an eye out for it. You know, the stuff with the cork. If you didn't get to try it, apparently they're getting it back in again for Christmas. So, you know, just give you a forewarning there, folks, before they do it again. Take it off the shelf. It's tantalising. I won't swear. Okay, we're pouring one glass here, right? And that hasn't, you know, that's still got a fair amount in the bottle, like. Right? Now, colour, hazy. It's not your usual clear. Right? It's very hazy, that, for a beer. It's not a blonde beer, it's a craft beer, because they sell another one called blonde. So, now, smell. It smells like pub beer. It reminds me when you buy a pint on tap, right? Yeah, it smells nice to me, right? Here's the big moment. Because to me, guys, more than anything on this planet, remember it's 6%. That's quite high. It's gonna get me merry, right? Very hazy. It's not even, look, I put my hand behind it, you can't see nothing through it. Very hazy. We'll do the light test, here we go. Put the light on. There's the light test there, like. Turn off. You don't want to see the bags under my eyes with it under the spotlight. Right. The taste. First try of but bear in mind what I said, folks. This is worth more than it's on the shelf for in Home and Bargain. That well underpriced it, so get your asses out there, get them stocked up for Christmas parties or whatever, depending on what I say. Alright, here's the taste. Typically Belgian. It's got that toffee flavour. The Belgians must love that, mustn't they? There's a honey flavour to it. I'll be honest, guys, to me this tastes quality, to be honest. Like, the other guy that does the review for it on YouTube, he doesn't seem to rate it much. He's obviously used to a good thing, isn't he? I think he's a little bit overcritical of it, you know. He doesn't say it's bad, but he doesn't say much about it. But my first impression of the taste of that, mate, is lovely. That's like a really nice... It's got that champagne-y thing, you know what I mean? Light and bubbly on the tongue. I've got to say, that's a nice beer, that, guys. That's a lovely taste. Very honey aftertaste. I'm impressed. For 99p. That is very good. That is high quality beer, guys. Oh yeah. Delicate, not overbearing. That's the first impression, that Belgian, but not overbearing. You know, Lef is quite overbearing, isn't it? Lef's about 6.6%, or yeah. And Lef was, to me, I would have bought more of that stuff, but it's too treacly. This is not. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. Like a caramelly flavour, lovely that. It does actually remind me of the, you know, the Aldi stuff I tried with the cork on it, the one that was dry hopped, not the rum oak chip flavour one, the one with the silver label that was dry hopped beer. It's got that kind of taste. It's quality. Very nice, man. Oh yeah, smooth. I didn't expect that, you know what I mean? I thought it'd be kind of plonk. I thought it'd be plonk. Okay, cheers everyone, cheers. give me that like moment to like reflect on the what it's doing to my head. And me personally, that's lovely. That's a nice beer for me personally. Like, and it's not like a lager, and it isn't over hoppy. You know, that over hoppy taste or any of those grapefruit things. It's a beer. It's like a real beer. It's a craft beer. It reminds me of like if someone does homebrew and they really get it spot on, like. Because of that mistiness, you know. Oh yeah, it's good that. Honey aftertaste. Reflecting on that. What does the pissy kid say? Psst. Look, man, I'm gonna piss in your beer. Belgian piss is good for you. Golden showers, very nice. Alright, no, it's nice that, man. That's nice, that's lovely that, man. I'm very impressed, to be honest. I didn't think it was that nice. But yeah, check out me, if you go back and check out, I've reviewed the Chimay beers, the Trappist monk beer, which is from Belgium, which is, you get it on Amazon, guys, in crates, you know, you can buy like a sort of selection pack of it, like, and it comes directly from the monastery, apparently, from Belgium, and it's expensive, it costs more than your average drink. I think it was like £40 for 12 bottles, I think, what I got. And it was like 4 bottles of each colour, you know, which was 3 different beers, 4 bottles of each. Same company, Chimay. But if you like Carlsberg Special Brew and that treacly flavour, it was 8%, 9%, some of it. I think, yeah, it was strong beer, like 7, 8 and 9 or something. You know, went up in strength. Well, this is very good, man. I am actually enjoying this, to be honest. Yeah, and yeah, look, I know what I like about this. No frills. Look at the you know, the label's not like, you know, it was like a dancing naked lady on the table, or like a tiger growling at the camera going rah, or a horse running through a field. It's just like no frills, you know what I mean? Just no information. Not really saying anything. They're not even describing what it tastes like. No, not that business. And like a little silent little dark horse on the shelf in the shops in Home and Bargain, that, mate. Like the silent little dark horse in the shops, like. That's tasty, that. But I've got this description, when beer's really good, I say it's the champagne-y thing. It's like when you drink really nice quality champagne, which I've only done it once, really. No, I'll tell a lie, twice. That's a story. I'll tell you about one day. You see, it's still misty, it's still cloudy, it doesn't settle. And I recommend that. It's just like a nice beer with a, you know, and it's going to my head and I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'll give that a resounding 10 out of 10 for me personally, like, because it is smooth. It's not like too choky, too over the top. It's just a lovely, tasty beer. So yeah, Belgica. Get my 10 out of 10 for that. I'm quite surprised, pleasantly surprised. 10 out of 10. You know, I'm not like a fussy man, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, as long as it's not Foster's. Don't go telling me about Foster's, mate. You know what I mean? Foster's. Why did they bother making adverts for Foster's beer? Anyone got any ideas about that? We know there's always Australians going, oh yeah, wow, ripper mate, wow yeah. One for the ladies. No, that's a Castlemaine, wasn't it? Castlemaine Forex, you know, but well, surfboarders, like, you know. Why do Foster's even bother advertising? It's crap. It's like if you like just left school and you're like 15, 16 years old and you're not used to getting drunk, you know, that's what Foster's is for, isn't it? Or if you're an Australian, you've just been surfing and you're thirsty in the heat in Australia, and you know, they just like pour you a nice cold glass of it, like just to quench your thirst, like, but crap beer anyway, innit? It's Nat's piss. Nah, I'm only joking, I'm only bit before Foster's sue me, like. Yeah man, that's nice. Just saying, there's other beers it reminds me of and I can't think. But more than anything, that dry hopped beer I tried from Aldi the other week. Yeah. Smooth. Not overbearing. Very palatable. Very palatable. I'd say that'd be... I would support like the best. It's the kind of beer you want to share with your wife or your girlfriend. I'd put it in that category. I'd say it's a nice beer to share with a chick, or if any chicks are watching out there, a nice beer to share with your lesbian girlfriends. Because there's going to be more of them than straight women out there, isn't there? The way things are going, isn't there? Well, you know. Nah, it's nice, that. It's just knocking on the door. There's something it reminds me. That dry hopped beer, definitely. Oh man, I try not to be boring, you see. I want to get this over quick. And you know, feeling the intoxication. I'm totally sober, by the way. When I first opened this bottle, you know, I was completely sober. By the way, time check. So you, what are we on here? Yeah, it's 14 minutes past 8 on the 8th of December. Excuse me, 2019. Belgian. You know, I don't want me channel. I know I've got some serious speeches coming up, guys. I don't want people getting the wrong idea that, you know, like my channel's like an advertising thing and I'm trying to cash in and getting like, you know, advertising beers and like Bruce uses Ernie Ball extra slinky gauge 8s. I don't want people thinking that I'm selling out. You know, that I'm selling out. No, that's a nice beer. Very nice, that one. So, yeah, that's a good one, look, guys. I'm telling you now, that's going to be... You mark my words, folks. Mark my words, right? That's going to be in the other supermarkets for like £1.50 a bottle. Maybe £1.80. It's quality. And remember, it's 6%. So it's hyper strong, like, for a beer. So, yeah. Little tip from Roller Coaster Ride. You can see them starting to slam. Time to talk like that. So, we'll finish the bottle off before we get off, see if I'm like, you know. Yeah, the intoxic. Most of these beer tests, these guys that do beer tests on YouTube, they tell you what it tastes like. They tell you all the little bits and pieces, but you don't see them getting merry, do you? They're usually off in 5 minutes. Some of them like 3 minutes. Where I sit it on, like I sit it out until I'm like, I feel intoxicated. You've just witnessed me go from sober to intoxicated. Not drunk, not irresponsible, not, you know, weeing me pants or anything at a bus stop. Not throwing up. Just get merry, just, you know, you're allowed to get happy. Anyone who's not into drinking, you know, good luck to you, you know what I mean? And it's got like the yeast or whatever it is, there's like a little cloudy build up at the bottom of the glass in the middle. And yeah, it's just like a homebrew. It's like a homebrew. That's a very nice beer, that, man. Craft beer. So Home and Bargain. Nice one. I won't shoplift there anymore. I won't shoplift in your shop anymore because that's decent for the money, like. Yeah, there's a mega build-up of stuff at the bottom there. Man, I'll have to show you this on camera. Let's see if we can aim. I'll just aim the screen up and aim the camera down, so I can get this in. You've got to see this, guys. Let's see if oh. Can you see that? Do a zoom in. You don't often see that, do you, guys? Oh, I'll just... I keep belching. What is that? Tell me what is it? Tell me what is it? Tell me what is it? You want? Yeah, I'll do like I do an algorithm test, see if I get a copyright strike. Guess what, folks? I actually got a proper copyright strike before I get off. Right, I'm gonna down that, like, even I don't know if it's sediment or whatever. I'll tell you what it tastes like. It's like, it tastes like earwax. Algorithm test, right, folks? You want it all, but you can't have it. See if the algorithm gives me a copyright strike. But before I get off, yeah. So you get, I give that 10 out of 10. I'll give it 10 out of 10, especially for 99 pence a bottle. Right? But before I get off, I got a proper copyright strike. My first serious copyright. You know when you get a copyright strike and they say, like, if you do it again, we'll get heavy on you and that, like. And the video was taken down completely. And guess what it was? I don't know if anyone saw me Star Trek cartoon that was on my channel for a while. It was just Star Trek cartoon and I taped off the telly years ago, though, you know what I mean? It was an old cartoon and I put it up for comedy. It was just pure comedy, like. I got a copyright strike. I was like, what's this all about? Why am I getting a copyright strike? You know what I mean? It was a cartoon of Star Trek. I don't know, Captain Kirk complained or Spock. I haven't got a clue who went mad, like. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's craft beer. That really is craft beer. And like I say, it's not dynamic. It's not like doing something different. It's just safe. It's safe.